So I'd like everybody to meet the new Shoe Shine crew.
Hey, Left, where the fuck is your racism card now? Holy shit, if it hasn't been the biggest racist I've ever met on this fucking platform, and trust me, I've come across a couple.
That's my boy, the Black Republican. Be sure to give him a follow, he's a good guy. I mean, I scoured all of TikTok for a genuine bona fide white racist, and I found one. Check it out.
We'll shine the shit out of every fucking shoe that walks through the door. For white people.
Oh, wow. So why don't you just say what you really want to say, my guy?
That's my guy Booker, and be sure to give him a follow too.
I pissed off a lot of white people. And a couple people that want to be white too, but, you know, party on.
Interesting that you only seem to piss off mainly white people. Again, that could be indicative that even though racism still exists, it's not this all-encompassing social pandemic. But then he said he got called out by people who want to be white. And with such impunitive contempt, woke supremacy is looking like a bigger problem than actual white supremacy. Here's some more.
I've got a feeling that if you asked him if he'd seen the color purple, he'd say, yeah, I got this bruise on my thigh that's coming up pretty bad.
Oh my God. Woke supremacy.
I guess you're desensitized from saying the N-word all the time, you know, and calling people of color different things, and you're just not used to, you know, like jokes about people like you know?
And I bet this guy doesn't think he's racist at all, does he? He probably self-flagellates in the name of anti-racism. It's kind of like he literally thinks that it's okay to be racist to black people and minorities if they disagree with him on anything. Like it's some kind of golden ticket. But I think we should delve a little bit deeper.
Open your mind. Open your mind. Open your mind.
Whenever a non-leftist or even someone who's right-leaning got fired for something that they said online, it's usually been because it goes against the prevailing narratives. It's usually because it upsets the court of public opinion. A company might say, oh, well, we need to fire this employee because we don't want any heat brought upon us. We want to be seen as doing the right thing. And all this based on someone's bullshit selective outrage.
Little to the right next time, please. Entire page of groveling on the internet for forgiveness. And he's resigning as fire marshal and fire chief. Damn, someone just barely missed. Fired. If you're gonna shoot, man, don't miss. Fired. Right? Like, bro, work on your skills. Fired. Rednecks, next time the shooter isn't going to miss. Fired. But not after trying to tell everybody on Facebook that he had been hacked. Shoot, if only he would have had his scope sighted correctly. Fired. During these discussions that I'm having on X about this whole thing, there is some people in the comments saying, okay, so it's cool now that the right is doing cancel culture. Cancel culture's okay now.
First of all, I want to say thank you to Shipwrecks for that splendid video. Credit goes to you, my lady. And I will make sure that I tag you in this video. But oh wow, fuck. Haven't we been telling these people that the precedents they set will someday come back to bite them on the ass? And now it has? Doesn't it just display the absolute narcissistic hubris that they felt? Thinking that the cancel shark would never come for them. You fucking leftist woketards, you fucking set the standards. Am I personally happy that all these people got fired? Not really. But the difference is, whenever the left got anyone fired by contacting their employees, it was because they were personally offended about something that may seem innocuous to others. But here we see people saying that they're disappointed that political violence wasn't carried out, whilst effectively at the same time saying that political violence is wrong unless we do it. I mean, freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom of consequences, right? I mean, if an employer or a company doesn't want to be brought into disrepute based on the online activities of their employees, well, they're a private company. They can do what they like. Lefty woketards, you set the metrics. You did. And now you're crying like little whiny bitches because those same metrics are being applied to you. Fuck you.
And you doubled down, laughed in our faces. You took that power trip and you ran with it. Good people get tired of being good to ungrateful people.
That part of a video, that really hit me hard. Because yeah, everyone has a threshold, don't they? Good people do get tired of being good people. If they're, ostracized or treated like shit. It's just so very true.
I refuse to feel bad for someone who devalues human life in such a way.
I did have a caveat to add to what she just said there. In that people don't consider Trump to be human, they consider him to be a monster. But yet I've not seen anyone be remorseful or offer condolences for that one guy who lost his life at that rally. Not from a leftist. I've not seen that from a leftist at all. Or anyone who's celebratory in Trump's near deletion. In fact, in a previous video that I did recently, it showed that a lot of people who wanted Trump to be gone weren't upset that the person who tried to end Trump, they weren't sorry that he was gone. He wasn't hailed as some kind of hero to them. What nearly happened to Trump was terrifying. But it has shown the true evil in people. And to me, that's equally terrifying.